Jack from Heyday.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Startup Van.
Thanks very much for having me. What a van.
It's getting warm in here as well, isn't it?
It's nearly beer time, we're just saying. It's nearly
quitting time.
You don't have a fridge in here, do you?
We do.
Do you?
Yeah. Just I wish we did. I wish we did.
You had me going then.
Yeah, well, it would definitely be full of beer.
It'd be empty of beer.
That's true, actually. Yeah. It's getting on today. Jack, tell us a bit about what you do.
So I am the founder / CEO of Heyday UK, and I set up this company 5 years ago with my friend Sean from Ireland. Actually.
Oh.
Decent lad.
Sounds good already.
Yeah, you like him. He's good, except he left a week ago. He's moved to Australia, so he's no longer...
really? Has he left the company?
Yeah, he's left the company.
Really?
Yes, it's just me now, yeah. He left the
way.
company. He's
I hope he
getting
left
married.
on good terms.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
No, he's getting married to an Australian, so he's moved to Australia.
What's his name? Sean?
Sean Curran, yeah.
Okay.
He's
Sean, best of luck.
Yeah, best of luck, Sean.
Yeah.
You owe me 50 quid as well.
Okay, yeah. Come back, Sean.
Yeah. So me and him set up Heyday 5 years ago, and we're a company who work with primary and secondary schools, and we make short films with students who are on free school meals. So students who perhaps are not as well off as other students.
Okay.
They receive a pot of money from the government called the Pupil Premium, and that money is to be spent by the school however they want in order to reduce the gap of attainment between students who are not on free school meals and students who are on free school meals.
Okay.
And the schools that we work in like 17 schools now, have decided that they want to spend it on a term-long or a year-long film course, teaching like certain students how to make films, the importance of all aspects of filmmaking. So camera work, editing, lighting, acting, script writing.
Yeah.
And I'm interested in making films with them, and they always make like amazing short films. But I'm also interested in the kind of side effects that come out of that. So the improvements in motivation, persistence, self-confidence. So in 5 years, we've worked with, I think, about 500 students. We've made 300 individual short films.
Wow, that's a lot.
Amazing.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Like, all
I thought
different.
we were doing well.
Yeah,
It's crazy. It's
Yeah.
crazy. So and we edit them as well. So they don't edit them because editing takes a long time.
No one ever sees the editing time.
No, they
Yeah.
don't. And schools don't see the editing
Yeah.
time. So
I
they
think you should make a movie on editing.
it'd be the best film in the world.
Yeah.
Because then that would explain what I
Exactly,
do and
yeah.
why we charge the money we
And I
charge.
would also explain when someone goes, "Can we move that a little bit to the left?" No.
No, because we used to involve the kids in the editing, and what
Yeah.
I'd do is I'd edit like 90% of it, and then say, right, come and sit down, and we'll talk
Final
about.
cut.
Yeah, we'll talk about the font you want to use, and they'll say, oh, I want to change this bit. I'm like, no, you don't. Don't
Yeah,
change that bit.
no.
No, but I want to move this bit here. If we start with a flashback, no, just leave it.
You get two
Just-
changes and that's it.
Yeah, just no. And then what if we change the font? No, you can't.
I think we should even just do a movie on rendering alone.
Yeah. Because that would explain a lot. Oh my god.
We just touched a nerve.
Yeah.
Just watch this render.
Well, the good thing about schools is that they let you kind of do your own thing, but the
Yeah.
bad thing about schools is that they don't understand necessarily what happens after you finish making the film and how, like 6 hours, 7 hours a night editing, so it takes its toll. 300 films. It's a lot of wasted Friday nights.
Yeah,
It's a lot of box sets not watched.
Yeah. So
Yes.
what's the ultimate goal for the company? Is it getting to more schools?
Yeah.
Teach more kids?
More schools, more kids, more films. Expand slowly. I didn't want to expand too quickly because it was just started out with me and Sean, and I thought if we expand too quickly, we can't keep up. The quality of the films will go down.
Yeah, you don't want that.
No, the quality of the intervention will go down. Students won't be learning as much. So we've kind of gradually expanded to about 3 schools a year. So we're kind of now at about 17 schools we work in. And the idea for me would be to try and scale
It's no longer we, it's I.
Oh, now I keep forgetting that.
Yeah.
So it's I'd like to scale it.
Yeah, there you go.
That sounds good, doesn't it?
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. Take all
So
the credit.
my vision is to scale. Is to make it scalable because at the moment it's just me and I've got 2 people working with me, which is great. But any kind of more schools we get, I have to think about hiring more people, and then costs go up, and it's harder. I'd like to work on not necessarily an app, but a way of schools doing it themselves without my involvement all the time.
Okay.
Or without a filmmaker's involvement, because filmmakers are expensive because editing time takes. I mean, they spend more time editing a film than they do making a film.
Yeah.
So it'd be a way to work out how I can scale it, how I can make it into a package, into a compact package that schools could buy into and either deliver themselves or with my kind of involvement. But it's hard. Film is hard because it's equipment. I mean, if it was poetry, if it was dance, it's a different kettle of fish. Because it's film, you've got equipment, you've got editing time.
Yeah, and expensive equipment as well.
Yeah, exactly. And I think because the films look good. I think if they didn't look good and if they were kind of just dashed, half-assed, just kind of dashed out quickly, I don't think the take up would be as big as it is, because kids love it. Like we kind of used to get mobbed when we go into schools because kids want to be part of the Heyday film course.
Yeah, of course.
It's like instant cachet for them.
Well, as you know, the equipment's getting more expensive and it's getting smaller, as you can see.
Yes.
Just for those
Clearly.
that can see the mic, you know.
Clearly.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the other thing about equipment is I want to buy nice equipment, but not too nice, because sticky fingers.
Yeah,
of course.
Kids dropping laptops.
Yeah.
MacBook Pros once in October 2013. I'll never forget that.
October
MacBook Pro.
in a second.
Touchy,
Yeah.
Touchy,
Exactly.
okay.
So
yeah.
we never let anyone out of the van without giving a piece of advice to someone who's
No one gets out.
No, to someone who's starting out. Just a piece of advice for someone who's starting a business or trying to scale a business. Just a piece of advice.
Or for even someone who just lost a founder partner. Dear Sean.
Dear Sean. Well, he's trying to set this up in Australia.
Okay.
His plan would be to set up something similar in Australia from scratch, and then we'd like link up schools.
Cool.
Australia.
Brilliant.
Heyday Oz. I don't know. We've got Heyday UK. Why not
Heyday
Heyday
Oz would
Australia?
be cool.
Heyday Oz, yeah.
Heyday Oz could work.
Cool.
So advice from me to anyone starting up a company. My dad always told me, he said, find something you're good at and then spend the rest of your life doing it. And I couldn't be a male stripper any longer, so I had to find something new to do. And it turned out that I was quite good
You
at
need to be strict with the diet if you're going to stick doing
God,
that.
I know, which, after Easter coming, that's not going to happen. So I found out that I was quite good at working with kids, and I loved film, I enjoyed film, and I invented my own job, my kind of perfect job. I spent a lot of time working in cafes, doing things I didn't want to do. And then I realised what it is I wanted to do, so I put in a lot of hours investing in kind of meeting new schools, trying to find a way about how to create this job. And I don't think I'd have done that if I didn't love doing it, and if I know I kind of had a chance to do it about 10 years ago, and it always stuck with me, and I knew it's something I wanted to do. So I think if you're not passionate about the startup, and I know passionate is a word that gets bandied around, it's like a trendy word, it's like you have to have a passion there. But it's true. I think if you're not passionate about it, and if you're not prepared to spend kind of Friday evenings, Saturdays, Sunday evenings, whether it's editing, whether it's doing accountancy, whatever it is, if you're not prepared to do that, then don't do it. Creating a startup is probably not for you.
Well, Jack, thank you so much for doing this in one take. You've saved an absolute fortune of our time on editing.
There you go.
It's been great. It's been
Filmmakers
great
know,
having you in the van.
Yeah,
Thank you
thanks so much, Jack. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Cheers.
Thanks.
Cheers.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Cheers for your time. Thanks.